What you doing, boo? You want to come sit with me for a second? So you could give me your intuition on the topic? Huh? Huh?
I look like crap.
Oh, you look like crap? Why? Let me see. Oh, that shirt? I thought maybe he didn't shave. So I was watching the interview room last night and they had a call-in panel. This is only the second time they've done that. Chris McDonough is the host of that show along with his wife, but he has a panel all the time. Well, most of the time. And last night he had a call-in show and a lot of great callers were calling in asking questions. But he really needs to tell these callers, if you call in and you have me on in the background causing an echo, I'm just going to hang up in your face because I was tired of that. He did get a call towards the end that was supposed to be his final call, but it went so long, I think it went like 2 hours, that I had to leave in between and go watch JLR and them at the dinner that Nancy's friend Lauren had for the streamers. It was a wonderful dinner. It was Juice, JLR, Alex, Dad's Gone Live, 857 Tucson, and Juanita was there. And that was fun to watch. And I went back to the interview room, and then when I saw what was popping off, I had to rewind and watch that whole interview. And so some guy called himself Aaron, and he had a lot of theories and ideas, and Chris McDonough, being the former detective that he is, was interviewing him as per the interview room. What's up, babe? Huh? Okay. And he was really interrogating that guy. And that guy thought he was so smart, but he was being tripped up. And so I want to find out, did that guy have anything to do with the Nancy Guthrie case? I'm going to ask the cards, point blank, 5 cards. Did this guy have anything to do with the Nancy case? I mean, meaning did he do it or did he know who did it? A lot of people think he's this guy named Richard that was on Sleuth Intuition's page spewing off a bunch of crazy mess a few weeks ago, and that he probably has multiple personality. They have a different name for that thing now, DID, dissociative identity disorder. That's the name of multiple personality disorder now, DID. This is what we don't know, what we don't see coming, hidden influence. Did Aaron have anything to do with this? 10 of Pentacles, wealth, inheritance, stability. He didn't seem like he was rich. He said he was born in Louisiana. He left there. At first, Chris wrote down that he left there when he was 16, but he didn't say that. He said, I met my girlfriend on MySpace when I was 16, and I talked to her for 4 years until she left Chicago, I left Louisiana, and we met up in Arizona. So that's like 20. So I think Chris was trying to trip him up, but he didn't say that. The 4 of Pentacles is about frugality, fear of loss, saving, greed. I think somebody greedy did this. The 2 of Swords, indecision, stalemate, avoidance. He was avoiding a lot of things Chris was asking. Another 4, the 4 of Cups, is about apathy, boredom, disconnected. And then the Sun, joy, success, vitality, warmth, happiness. And then what we don't see coming is the Lovers. No. My answer is no. I don't think that kid had anything to do with this. I think he's just bored, disconnected. He probably is the Richard guy, and he probably does have the ID. So he didn't have anything to do with this. So my question is, for the Gush, but this is going to be a real short video. Does Savannah know something about her mom's disappearance? Because why is it? I asked before, why Cameron not looking for his mom? And you know that I suspect that Miss Nancy is safe with Cameron right now. That she was probably the person who got picked up on the 10th of February. Right? Maybe we should ask that question. Didn't we ask that before? Was it her? We'll ask that of Lenormand. But for the Savannah thing, we're going to pull 5 cards. Does she know something? And I'm not asking does she know what's going on in the case right now. I'm asking does she know what happened? Right? Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and there's no way that we can know anything as facts. This is just conjecture, my opinion. It's subject to change at any time. We're not accusing anybody. We're just trying to take a look to see what the heck is going on behind the scenes. All right, so quickly. The Devil. We get this all the time about this thing. It's somebody who has an addiction. The Lovers. It's a couple. 3 of Pentacles, 3 people. Three people did this. The Emperor. Are we giving the Emperor to Cameron? Do we want to give him the Emperor, or do we want to let him be one of the kings? You tell me below. The Knight of Wands. Passion, bold, adventure, daring, swift. Who is this? Is this Savannah's husband? Miss Nancy, why you gonna come up on the what we don't see coming? Miss Nancy. Y'all see Miss Nancy come up, the Eight of Swords? You know I said the Empress and the Eight of Swords is Miss Nancy because of the fact that it's a self-imposed restriction. I think Savannah knows. I think she knows what happened to her mom. I think she does know. Alright, so what was the question that we wanted to ask from the Lenormand? What's the question? I don't remember if this is what we were going to ask of the Lenormand cards for the Gush guys, but I think it was, if it was Miss Nancy that was picked up in the desert on February 10th when an 84-year-old woman was rescued and taken to the hospital by helicopter. So we're going to look for Miss Nancy, the woman. Ooh, I got to hurry, see they're starting to rev up their thing. Alright, so the first card is the Sun. I feel like that's a good card to lead the sentence. Then the Anchor, remember I told you the Anchor can either keep you safe or keep you stuck. So that tells me that the woman is safe. I really do feel like she's still alive, guys. Especially if they found her and they're hiding her. And Chris McDonough says they can't do that. Authorities have to tell you if they found her. No, they don't. They have to tell you if she's dead, maybe. Right? But they don't have to tell you if they found her alive and they're keeping her hidden and safe. Especially being that the perp is still out there. They don't have to tell you that. Then the mice, they're worried. Whoever is involved in all of this is worried. This is anxiety. This is like the Seven of Swords. And then the writer bringing a message. I think it was her because of the Anchor. She's safe, but they're worried, right? But the Sun starts it. What is the Sun again? 31. It's about success, victory, confident, illumination. It's gonna get illuminated. I think it was her. And that's not just because I want it to be her. My opinion is subject to change in another read, okay? All right. That's all we have for today. Let me go enjoy the rest of this day and let them guys get to doing their jobs. Plus, I'm hungry. What? I'm done recording at 9:03. What? Let me see the time. 9:03 in the morning. I've been out here since 8 o'clock taping videos, okay? So I'm done. I'm done for the day.